Tonight, Diane Lane, Patton Oswalt, and musical guest Little Feat with Max Weinberg and the Max Weinberg 7. Now, here's your host,
Thank you very much. Someone was murdered over here just now. It was all tapering off nicely, and then the bludgeoning. We thank you for that. That was scary, and welcome to the show this evening. We have a good one, man. Yeah, very good show. That seems shocking to you, but we thought we'd try one and then build up through the week, back to our normal level. And so much to talk about, of course. A lot going on right now. A lot of people worried about the economy. President Bush hard at work, trying to fix the economy right now. No, that wasn't a joke. That was... That's the part of the monologue where I set out the premise and then move on. No, for the past several days, President Bush has been speaking out about the Wall Street bailout. And today, a reporter asked him what he planned to do about AIG. Yeah, Bush got upset and said, "Why does everyone always spell in front of me? It's rude. It's rude and..." Egg. Yesterday at a big campaign rally, Sarah Palin drew a crowd of 60,000 people. Yeah. Sarah Palin drew 60,000 people, yeah. Yeah, after hearing about it, Joe Biden got new glasses and a boob job. He's got the glasses and he's not going to work. Speaking of politics, California Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger recently said that in the 1970s, he smoked marijuana. Yeah. Yeah. Apparently, Arnold got so stoned you could understand every word he was saying. It is very nice to see you. The country of Cuba says that Russia is going to help them develop a space program. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. And then they're going to help Cuba develop a radio. First things first. Then they'll get a spoon. Okay, moving on. Last night, the final game was played at Old Yankee Stadium, and they're going to, yeah. And they're going to tear it down now. They're going to tear it down and replace it with a new billion-dollar Yankee Stadium. $1 billion, yeah. The Yankees will pay for the new billion-dollar stadium by selling 4 beers. It takes, really. The profit. Yeah. Good news for you. Paris Hilton's spokesperson says that despite recent reports, Paris's 2 chihuahuas were not eaten by a coyote. Not eaten by a coyote, yeah. The bad news, neither was Paris Hilton. They left her house. She was tied to a stake all night, and it didn't happen. What are you going to do? They dipped her in beef broth. I'm just riffing out here now, yeah. When I do this, it means I'm having fun, yeah. Or I've had a stroke. In Florida, a judge has ruled that a law that bans low-hanging pants is unconstitutional. Yeah. Yeah, when asked why, the judge said, in Florida, everything sags below the waist. So, let me give us a break here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, yeah. Now I'm Dennis Miller. Yeah. George Michael, the singer George Michael, apologized to his fans today because he was recently arrested in a public men's room with crack cocaine. Yeah. George Michael said, I shouldn't have been doing drugs in the men's room. I should have been having anonymous gay sex. That's amazing. Angelina Jolie's in the news. Angelina Jolie said in a recent interview that she has never learned how to cook. Never learned how to cook, yeah. Jolie said, if I'm in the mood for a little Chinese, I adopt one. Thank you. A total waste of everyone's time. Now, earlier, I mentioned Sarah Palin. Well, for the next 2 days, did you know that Sarah Palin's going to be here in New York City? She's visiting New York City. And, yeah. A couple hours ago, I was walking around. I actually saw her in Midtown. Yeah, I saw Sarah Palin in Midtown. And I got to tell you, the governor of Alaska seemed a little out of place in the big city. Take a look. I had a camera with me. Yeah, there she is. She's walking along. And she saw the fountain right here in front of Rockefeller Center. And things got out of hand. I just didn't understand. Good. Those were the most realistic fish we could find. They weren't moving. They were shellacked. Those are those big mouth bass we bought at the store. So much show tonight, so much to talk about. Part of the star. Why did I say part of the film? One of the stars of the film, the new film, Nights in Rodanthe, Academy Award-nominated actress, beautiful, talented Diane Lane is on the film. About her. Very attractive. She's here to see me, I think, or to talk about her film. Very funny comedian, good friend of ours. He always brings the goods. Patton Oswalt's on the show. Patton Oswalt. They sounded great at rehearsal. Musical guest, Little Feat. Right over here, Max Weinberg and the Max Weinberg. Say, Max. Go ahead.